Hey everybody, it's Brian with B-Dub Designs, and we're back here with another video for you all. Last video, we talked about some of those extras and upgrades that I had purchased to make the printing experience just a little bit better. And this video, I think, ties in perfectly with that. Wanted to talk about some of the prints that I had done after having this printer for about a week so far. All of these, I feel like, kind of tie in perfectly with that last video and enhance, kind of make that printing experience just a little bit better. The first thing that I did print was a AMS desiccant system. The reason that I did this is everything that I've read, and it kind of ties perfectly in with the dryer that we talked about in the last video, but is making sure that your filament is as dry as possible so that you have the best print quality possible. So I thought that this desiccant system would be the perfect addition to add and to be one of those first prints that we went with. The desiccant system for the AMS really was an easy print, didn't take all that long or that much filament, to be honest. I will make sure that I'm also adding any of the links for extras that I had to purchase to go with any of these. Like for the desiccant system, there was a hygrometer that helps you monitor the humidity. And then there was also the desiccant itself to fill the system with as well. As amusing as it is, the next one on my list, I'm sure you guys can all figure it out, but a poop chute. With all the printing that's being done, and especially with the AMS system being able to have 4 different filaments, there are prints that you're going to rack up a little bit of poop from the printing that you do. So having a system like this really helps you not end up having it just fall out on the workbench or having to figure out where to pick it up from. A bed scraper is one of those must-have tools that you need to have for your printing operation. And there's a lot of different models that you can find out there on the internet, on Maker World. I actually started with one where it used the PLA as the front of the scraper, the scraping tool itself. And I found that it kind of wore down real quick. When you purchase your P1S, it comes with a bunch of accessories and tools as well. And there's a bunch of scraper blades. They're kind of like razor blades themselves. So I ended up printing a handle that works just with that scraper blade. You screw it in with the screws that were supplied by Bambu. And I feel like this one is hands down the way to go. So I definitely would print that handle and make your life a little bit easier. In the last video, we talked about upgrades that a lot of users have mentioned that Bambu probably could do a little bit better. And that came in line with the Pandalux LED light strip for the P1S. This really ties into that with the camera that is supplied with the P1S. I really feel like the frame rate is not good at all and makes watching the printing on the app or on your computer really difficult. I happen to have a GoPro sitting around, and I thought I would use that as a way to film time-lapse of the prints that we're doing, and also a way to tie in and monitor a little bit. So there's a really nice mount for the GoPro that you can print out, and it mounts straight onto the kind of touch screen on the P1S and is out of the way, but allows that video camera to really do some nice time-lapse videos for you. One of the upgrades that I had seen kind of floating around on some other videos that I watched was a print bed alignment guide. I decided to print this right off the bat. I think it took less than 20 minutes, very little filament. But when you put this onto the print bed, it makes putting the plates on a little bit easier and make sure that they're aligned every single time. And you don't end up with a situation where they're kind of off to one side and then the machine won't print accurately for you. So one of the other prints that was right out of the gate for me was a filament clip. There are so many different ones that you can find models for. I can't say that this specific one is the best. Honestly, I didn't try any other. But I have liked the design of this. I liked the ability to print them fast and very inexpensive. It clips right onto the spool itself. and there's a little hole in it that allows you to put the filament in and then allows you to store that spool of filament really easily. The last print that I did right out of the gate was something to store all the extra print plates that I had purchased. If you look on Maker World, you'll find a lot of different models available. I opted for the one that I went with because it was sleek, it tucked away next to the printer really easily, and it didn't use as much filament or print time as some of the other holders that I had looked at. So I went with this. I'm really happy with it. It holds 5 different plates, which right now I only have 3 extra plates. So that's going to work out perfect. And if I happen to buy a couple extra, I have the extra slots available for that as well. I really appreciate you watching this video. Definitely hope that it was useful for you. And as always, if you enjoyed it, please like, please subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends.